Hyejin Cho, who is from the Department of Industrial and Systems Engineering. The title of this presentation is Causal Inference of Healthcare Data, a Multiple Institutional Study.
Each year, about 4.2 million children undergo a surgical procedure. Medical ventilation, MV, is required for the most critically ill pediatric patients. More than 25,000 children each year lose their life because the MV was removed either too early or too late. Current decision to remove MV for a child often relies on best practice for adult patients because similar studies on pediatric patients don't exist. This can pose a serious threat to children. When MV is removed too early or too late, lung function can be seriously impaired and the child can die. It is critical to have a strong guideline for pediatric patients that can help the healthcare workers determine when to remove MV and maximize the chance of recovery for the child. Developing a new protocol is quite difficult. Part of challenge lies in that it's a retrospective study, and it's really hard to determine which factors are the most important in determining MV removal. Pediatric protocol should increase the survival rate while reducing the reconnection to MV, because reconnection to MV also increases the risk of death. I performed the two-stage of statistic analysis that helps define a pediatric protocol. First, I used logistic regression to define the risk factors of the determining MV removal. The selected model with the highest accuracy revealed that patient's age, weight, surgical risk and duration, and hospital types are the most important factors in determining safe removal. The next step of analysis was to use those factors to match patients one by one to evaluate the mortality outcome of the current best practice against the longer ones. I found that the current best practice for adults, at 6 hours, has a higher mortality rate than the longer ones. As a result, the efficacy of the current best practice for adults is not supported for pediatric patients. A new recommendation of 12 hours is shown to increase the survival rate for pediatric patients. With the new protocol, we can save the lives of more than 8,000 children each year, while reducing the reconnection to MV by 50%. Thank you.